Uwezo Uganda has launched a national learning assessment report on COVID-19 learning losses and gains in Uganda. The Assistant Commissioner, Primary Education, Robert Ikwap, launched the 2021 report showing that learners in lower primary education in eastern and northern Uganda were the most affected during the school closure.
I got married.
When the parents got tired.
I'm tired of school.
The 2021 Uwezo National Learning Assessment Report on illuminating COVID-19 learning losses and gains in Uganda shows that closure of schools aggravated glitches to primary education.
Like 39% of children in P1 that we interviewed were already aged 8 years. So they are already 2 years behind their age. And one of the disadvantages, overage children are likely to drop out of school.
The key findings under categories including participation in basic education, learning outcomes, continued learning during closure of schools, and resources in primary schools indicates that most learners will not return to school. The most affected regions are eastern and northern Uganda.
When you look at the pupil-teacher ratio, I think the results show that there's an acute scarcity of teachers in those regions, but also an acute scarcity of classrooms. Children are congested. So once children don't get this one-on-one interaction with the teachers, it's quite difficult for them to learn.
The survey was carried out in over 350 primary schools in 29 districts in over 5,000 households. During the report launch in Kampala, the Assistant Commissioner Primary Education, Robert Ikwap, said that the report will address challenges government has observed in lower primary education.
That therefore calls upon all of us as different stakeholders to put our energies together to mobilize the parents to send the children to school, but also the children themselves to take the responsibility to go back to school.
Also, focus should be on acquisition of foundational skills of literacy to lower primary education and increase provision of teachers in government-aided schools.
Sure that we catch up with aspects of literacy that the children have lost, and numerous indeed.
And we need a lot of patience, we need a lot of counseling, and support. Social support is important because some of these people going back to school also lost their dear one.
The Executive Director, Uwezo Uganda, Dr. Mary Goreti Nakabugo, proposed urgent remedies to address shortage of classrooms in eastern and northern Uganda.
I think there must be a deliberate effort to ensure that, much as these are not government institutions, that these preschools are actually supported and monitored to ensure that they are up and running, because they give a very strong foundation to children to acquire literacy and numeracy skills.
Uwezo literally means an initiative in which competencies of school-aged children are measured to obtain information that encourages changes in educational policy and practices.